Hey guys, welcome back to My Lane Perspective. Today we're going to be finishing this Acura. So I have to wax, polish, buff the outside. There's a front lip that I've painted. I got to get that installed. I have new brakes for the back that I think are going to make it look really OEM plus. And to go with that, we're going to be painting these brakes again. So yes, we're getting rid of the yellow. We're going to go to a new color that I think is going to go for an overall cleaner look. And then I'll do one final video for you guys to really show off how this thing looks. So come with me, we're going to finish this car. Throw this on there. Less than 30 seconds and we were able to paint those front brakes. So let's move on to the rear tail lights. I was able to get out one tail light, so we'll head over to the workbench. You can see I've got the new tail light here, and then what I've got to do is I've got to take over this part and this and transfer it over to this one, and then we'll install it back in the car. And just like that, those new Type S taillights are in and looking great. Let's move on to the rear bumper. All right. Our goal will be to see if we can clean up this area. Okay, so I've never done this before, but this is Goof Off Overspray Remover. And so obviously whoever owned this before got it in an accident. I bought it that way. And I thought these were scratches into the clear coat, but like this is more of a scratch into the clear coat, whereas this, and then all of this, that's all paint. So I think I can get a lot of that off. Use touch up on the spots where it really needs it. And then the rest, I can probably just do a buff and shine and see if I can't restore some of the paint that's already there. I'm gonna just try spraying it on there and then just seeing kind of what I can get off. That is incredible how much better that looks. And then I've got this spot here. I'm just going to touch it up with some of this paint. Less than 15 minutes and we've been able to remove most of that old paint and do some touch up. One of the things that I decided to do with this Acura TL was to get a front lip or spoiler for it. There's a couple different versions you can get. For the 2004 to 2006 model year, I decided to go with an A-Spec style front lip. This is what came from the manufacturer. It's an option that they offered. This car does not have it. However, I think it's going to make it look much more aggressive. It's going to help the car look a little bit lower to the ground without actually lowering the vehicle. And after I prime it and paint it, we'll install it on the front and then we'll move on to doing some paint correction for this vehicle. And then just a quick test fit to make sure everything's fitting okay. Alright guys, as you can see, I've got it all painted up on here. So this is all painted to match the car. I did a gloss black on that, and then it's all sealed away with the 2K clear. I do have some double-sided tape on this end here. So I will be putting it up to the car, peeling that tape off, but then we'll put that up on the car. Before I install that front lip, I just wanted to show you one more time how beat up this front bumper was. So this is after I've already polished it, waxed it, and you guys can see there's just a lot of scuffs and scratches, and there's even a crack that I just can't fix. So this front lip is going to be a huge improvement over just the factory bumper. The last step that I'm going to tackle is just adding a little emblem on the inside of the bumper. So it's the little details that goes a long way, and I think this is a perfect example of that. Once that's installed, that's going to be everything on this Acura. So let's see what it looks like.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Alright guys, here she is. So this will be the final product. Kept it with the OEM wheels, but we painted those red. Got a front lip on it, A-Spec style. We did restore the headlights. You can see the side skirts still need a little bit of love. We did go with some A-Spec rear taillights. I had thought about debadging the rear, but I decided not to do that. Kept her stock. Overall, I mean, just came out fantastic. Really happy with those final results. And really my favorite, I mean, this is a great looking car. That front end with the brakes, like this angle right here. I mean, that's my favorite. That's just gorgeous. That front grille. Little Acura emblem down on the bumper itself. Overall, just a great car. Very fun to drive. Love the 6-speed manual. Speaking of which, new shift knob, shift boot, racing pedals, more for looks than grip or anything. I was very happy with these rear seat covers. So it's just for the lower part, but it's a perforated leather, soft to the touch, matches pretty closely. The color isn't exact, but when put in the car, I mean, that looks amazing. I really think if you didn't tell people, they just wouldn't notice. And those A-Spec tail lights, or excuse me, Type S tail lights. Just to give it a little bit more of an aggressive look. And I think it goes well with this color as well, that gray. And that's kind of what I was talking about. So the red from up there kind of carries, you can follow this line, the brakes, that rear piece, and that one, all of them have red. So that's kind of where I thought the red would speak better than the yellow. We did replace these struts so the hood really shoots up. And I mean, that's exactly how it came from the factory. We just tidied it up, did some armor all over here, and really happy with that. So again, great car, very fun to drive. Sad to see it go, but my intent was never to keep this car. It was always meant for something else. And I've got that new project already. In fact, I've got two. but that will come in another video. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. So that is the conclusion of this build. Sadly, this car is already sold, but I needed to make room for a couple more projects in my garage. So those videos will be coming to you soon. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what you think down in the comments below. Have a great day, you guys. We'll see you soon.